Hello everyone, it's Amy, and I'm here to do the All About You tag. I was tagged by EarlZ100 and Jessica Griffith17. So here we go, all about me. I'm 52 in August, but Teresa's still older than I am. And I live in Michigan in the United States. I've been married twice. The first marriage was a very abusive marriage, and after 6 years, I decided that I couldn't do it anymore. It was right after a year after I had our daughter. And sometimes, you think if you have a baby that will make things better. It doesn't make anything better. It really almost makes them worse. So I decided that I didn't want her to grow up in that kind of a situation, and I decided that I wanted to live long enough to see her grow up, which if I had stayed was a good possibility that I wouldn't have. So if there's any of you out there that are in that kind of a situation, get out, find someone. There are a million of places that can help you if you don't have family that can help you. If you need somebody to talk to, send me a PM. I'd be happy to talk to you. But it just doesn't get better. No matter what they promise, no matter how many times you try, if you're in a very truly abusive relationship, you need to get out. If they can, go to counseling and get better over years, you might be able to get back together. But for your sake and for your children's sake, be safe. So I met my husband, Jeff, and we got married and have been married for 26 years this July, just a couple more weeks. And we have two daughters. Our oldest is Nicole, and she lives about an hour and a half away in Traverse City, and she's going to school there. And our youngest daughter, Stephanie, lives next door, and she lives in Grandma and Grandpa's old house, and she's a veterinary technician, works in the next town over. So, and she's getting married in August, so we're working on all of the decorations and all of the plans and trying to get everything all fixed up. So they're both really wonderful girls, and we're really proud of both of them. And let's see, I quit my job in 2006 when my mom got sick. Her kidneys failed, and she had to be on dialysis 3 days a week. And so my husband and I decided that in order so that we could keep her home, I would quit my job and stay home and take care of her and my dad. And so I've done that ever since 2006. My mom passed away in 2011. But they gave her 6 months when she got sick, and we had her almost 5 years. So it was really, truly a blessing, and I really appreciate my husband for, allowing me to quit my job and stay home and take care of my mom and get all that extra time with her. Let's see. I used to work in banking and property descriptions, and I'll never go back and do that again. If I ever go back to work, I'm going to do what Becky does. I'm going to go to work at a craft store somewhere. So, but right now I just stay home and I take care of my dad, and I craft, and I have a blast and spend time watching all of your videos and talking back and forth with you guys, and that's really fun. So my crafty part, let's see. Who inspired me to craft and make videos? Well, inspired to make crafts, my mom was a quilter. My dad did a lot of woodworking and fixed things, and they were both very crafty, and I think that's where I got my craftiness from. I've crafted as long as I can remember. I had a little desk, and I'd confiscate things from around the house and put them in my desk drawer, and I had my pencils and my crayons and, the tops off of milk jugs and just all sorts of little things that I could glue together or color on or whatever. And so that's when I started crafting just forever. But as far as the videos go, my very first video was I had joined Sonia's 53 Subby Challenge, and I had to put the video up. So I got the guts up and I did it, and just kept doing it ever since. It was fun, and people made nice comments, and it was really nice starting to get to know people. So that's really what inspired me to do the videos, was that challenge. And then, of course, on YouTube, everybody watched Fiona. I watched Fiona. That's really how I got started watching the crafting channels. I really didn't know there was like a crafting, community out there. And I started watching her videos, and there were more of them, and people talking about what they made, so then I'd go see what they made. And but Sonia and Fiona and Amanda, I loved to watch Amanda. She was crafting in her kitchen when I started watching her, and You know, she was always just so fun and bubbly. And I remember when she got her craft room, how excited she was. That was really fun. It was fun to be, you know, part of this whole community. What is your favorite media to work with? That would have to be paste, plaster, drywall, gel medium, anything that's messy and sloppy and makes texture. That's my favorite medium. I love texture on projects. I love to play in the mud. I love to get messy because, hey, you know, that's just all part of it. My favorite color is copper and earth tones, like the olive greens and the muted greens and rust and brown. I love all of the earth tones. What 3 products would I take to a desert island? A gallon of glue, because you got to have a lot of glue. And then you could mix it with the sand, and you could make a paste out of it, and you could make things out of it that would then stay the way that you made them. Needle and thread, because then you could tie things together and sew together leaves and, um, you know, just that would be something I think you'd need to have. And a pencil and paper, so I could sketch and take down all the notes of all the things that I'm going to want to make with all the things I find on this desert island. So because I really think I'm more of a recycle crafter. I love to find things and make something out of it. That it wasn't before, you know, something that someone would throw away. I just love to make it into something else. And I hate to spend a lot of money. So I'm always finding something that I can make into something and everybody's like, wow, that was what when you started? That's always really fun too. And if I was a craft product, what would I be? I guess I'd have to be like drywall mud or gel medium because it's messy and that's me. I'm a messy crafter. And I say, hey, if you're not being messy, you're not having fun. So, you know, I was the kid that loved to finger paint. I wasn't the little girl that went, ew, no, my hands are dirty. So, anyways, yeah, that's pretty much it. So thank you all very much for listening. I really enjoy having you all for friends. I've really enjoyed this whole YouTube community, and I've loved watching these videos and learning more about people. And I just want to, you know, thank you all for being there and for being my friends and putting up those videos for everyone to watch. I hope that you all have an outstanding day. Thank you very much for watching this. Bye-bye.